Ecuador's presidential election, a stark echo of the 2023 contest, hinges on the votes of citizens profoundly impacted by the escalating wave of crime inextricably linked to the rampant cocaine trade. The nation, where voting is compulsory, finds itself once again choosing between contrasting ideologies: a conservative, youthful millionaire and a candidate representing the legacy of a former leftist president. This electoral showdown, echoing the previous year's runoff, sees a familiar cast of characters vying for the highest office. The streets of Guayaquil, a major port city grappling with the brutal consequences of the drug trade, presented a poignant tableau of civic duty under a persistent drizzle. Long queues snaked outside a public university, a microcosm of the national effort to exercise the right and obligation to vote. Tens of thousands converged, their ballots representing a potent expression of their hopes and anxieties amidst a climate of pervasive insecurity. This election is a direct consequence of the extraordinary circumstances that precipitated the 2023 snap election. The dissolution of the National Assembly by then-President Guillermo Lasso, a move that abruptly curtailed his own term, triggered a cascade of events culminating in the October 2023 runoff. This runoff, effectively a rerun of the current contest's central dynamic, saw Daniel Noboa, the conservative millionaire, triumph over Luisa González, a protégé of former President Rafael Correa, a figure whose leftist policies remain a potent force in Ecuadorian politics. Both Noboa and González, relative newcomers to the national political stage, embarked on their presidential journeys after fleeting legislative careers. Their limited experience in the halls of power stands in stark contrast to the gravity of the challenges facing Ecuador. The election's outcome is not simply a matter of choosing a leader. It's a referendum on the nation's capacity to confront the complex web of political, economic, and social issues, with the burgeoning drug-fueled violence casting a long shadow over the entire process. The widespread fear and insecurity generated by the cocaine trade, far from being a peripheral issue, has become the defining context of this election. Citizens are voting not only for a president, but also for a vision of security, stability, and a future free from the pervasive grip of organized crime. Their choices will determine the trajectory of Ecuador for years to come, underscoring the weight of their ballots in these profoundly consequential elections. The weight of this decision, especially for those who have directly suffered from the violence, is immeasurable. This election, therefore, transcends the usual political maneuvering and becomes a crucial battle for the very soul of the nation. The outcome will not only shape the political landscape, but will also profoundly impact the lives of ordinary Ecuadorians struggling to navigate the dangerous reality of rampant drug-related crime. The legacy of this election will be far-reaching and deeply felt by all Ecuadorians for generations to come. The decisions made today will resonate long after the votes are counted.